Okay guys, if you're thinking about rebuilding an upside down front end on a motorcycle but you've never done it before, that video will get you comfortable doing it. You'll see me changing the oil and the seals. It took me hours. I really tried to get my video short and sweet, so it is dense, it is value packed, there is a lot of information. If you have any questions, post them down below. Meantime, I'll see you without a hat and with a close shave in 3, 2, 1. My Yamaha Virago needs a better front end to be a proper Café racer. I found myself some used upside down forks from a sports bike right here. So today we're gonna open it and we're gonna get on building. Oh, that was intense. I was looking at what I have and it looks really good. I'm very happy, I'm excited because I'm going to be able to put that thing without changing too many things. The chrome looks really good, it is not pitted. I'm going to have to rebuild those forks because I want to change the seals. They are leaking, one of them is just missing here. So I'm going to have to do some work on this. My calipers are really good. I'm not going to even have to change the pads. I'm super happy with it. I got a complete brake system. It looks good, it's not scuffed. It's gonna look really nice on the bike. And then the wheel looks really good. It was apparently used on a track bike from what I can see on the sides of the tire. I feel like it just needs some paint. So right now I just want to see what I missed so I can order it and have it on time so I can rebuild the entire front end. I don't have the disc, I don't have the clip-ons. But then I got my axis, I got the screws everywhere. I even have the screws for the calipers right here. So I'm really missing two things on that front end to make it functional. It's the disc for the front wheel and the clip-ons on the forks. I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to find a fender afterwards, or I'm going to fabricate one. And just because I completely forgot to mention it, this entire front end comes from a 2005 Yamaha R6. Alright, my caliper says 50 millimeters, so I need 50 millimeter clip-ons. But for now, it's time to change the fork seals. I'm going to take the entire thing apart. I'm gonna clean the wheel. let's talk about what I just did. I took the forks with the triple clamp apart. You saw me using my forearm as a lever when I was taking the fork caps right here loose. The reason why I do that is because when you got that fork right here and you have to untighten this to not damage that outer tube and to be able to really grip it, it's very hard. So don't regret it. Just when it's on the bike, or in my case, when you just receive a front end, just use that leverage that you have and take this one off just loose. Don't unscrew it completely. It's gonna make everything easier afterwards. I got the wheel that I cleaned and the triple clamp. Here is the problem with my lower triple clamp. I got one of my steering stop that is cracked and bent. I'm not happy with that. So I'm trying to find a better one, which means it's gonna stop me because I'm not gonna be able to put that entire front end on the frame. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna prepare my forks, I'm gonna change my oil, I'm gonna change my seal and my dust caps on it right now. And then I'm gonna put everything back together so it's ready to go on the bike. So when I finally find a correct lower triple clamp, I can swap that stem with the correct one for my Virago frame and put everything together on the bike and be done with it. So let's take care of the forks. To rebuild a fork, you got two options. The first option is you have a special tool that goes right here in those holes. You push it down by compressing the spring, you get access to the nut, you untighten it, and you can take everything from here. The second option is you take a long Allen socket from the bottom, you untighten that screw, and that's it. Everything comes up. Today I'm not going to take the second option because I don't know the torque to apply on that screw at the bottom. So I'm going to take my special tool and do everything from option 1. To compress the spring, I really use my weight to push on this. Then I put some straps to keep that down. And now I got access to the nut right here. This is a 14 right here. So now we can take the cap off. One finished, let's go on to the second one. Alright, this is it. I'm done with those forks. I changed the oil and the seals and the dust caps, and I resetted this to the stock specifications. You also saw me making sure I had the right level of oil in the forks, and everything is according to the manual, the Yamaha manual. So I'm done with that. It looks really good. I had no bad surprise when I took everything apart, so I'm very happy with that. So that is good. What I could do right now is I could put that lower triple clamp and even the upper triple clamp on this, put the axle, put the wheel, so it's easier for me to move it around in the shop, but I'm not gonna do that because there is always a likelihood when you put a lower triple clamp on one of those outer tubes to scratch it. And I know I'm not gonna use this one from what I'm thinking right now. I really need to get a good one, so I'm gonna wait to have a good lower triple clamp to work on that. You can see right now my whole setup is very much makeshift. That table right here is supposed to be a dining table. It was made by a guy on Etsy, and really I'm using it as a packing table usually for my clothing line, and right now I'm using it as a workbench since I've been working on my bike. This is not the best, it's not really flat, and there is holes, slits between the beams you can see on that cool looking table, but it's not really a workbench. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build myself a workbench, rearrange a little bit over here so it's more efficient and more professional when I work. And so I really have something that is flat. If you like the video, well, like the video. If you have any questions or comments about what I do, post them in the comments down below. I will make sure to look at it and answer it. You want to see more of that Café RACER build? Well, subscribe to the channel, activate your notifications. This way you know when I post a new video. I see you in the next one, and meantime, keep fixing.